Hey Sanctuary friends, it's Logan here at Kindred Spirits Sanctuary in Citra, Florida. For those of you who don't know us, we're a vegan farmed animal sanctuary. We rescue abused, abandoned, and neglected farmed animals. And we also have an ever-expanding gardening program so that you can learn to grow plant-based food at home. It helps not only the animals, but also the planet. And it also helps you health-wise. It's great for your mental health. I garden pretty extensively here, and it's super helpful for mental health. Today I wanted to talk to you about potatoes. You can grow all kinds of potatoes at home. You can buy seed potatoes at the store if you want. Usually where I am, they come in a little bag and you just plant those out. Or if you have potatoes, like I have this guy from the grocery store, he sat a little too long. He's now growing eyes, or chitting they call it. Here's another one. Ooh, I don't know how to make this visible in the camera any better. I also have this little guy that he's not chitting, but I love these purple potatoes, so I'm going to try to grow this one too. And that's one fun thing about gardening, is that you can always try things. If things don't work out, you can go back next year and try again. Children, do not try this at home without a parent. You do need a knife for this. So I'm going to take this little potato that wasn't chitting yet and just cut it into a couple chunks. I'll show you. And then the ones that are chitting, that have the eyes, we want to cut chunks, and we want to cut chunks that have at least a couple of those eyes on each one. I've got a little cutting board over here. Sorry, you guys can't see that. But I'm just going to cut these up really fast. Takes just a few seconds. And I try to make as many pieces as I can because I want as many potatoes as I can get. So I'm going to cut these up into chunks. They're still going to have potato on them. So here's a good example. This guy, he's got his chunk with an eye on it. Here's another one. I try to get 2 eyes on each one if I can, just for better germination. But if they don't have an eye, or they only have one, or they have like a little one, like this guy barely has anything, this little one, I'm still going to put them in the dirt and see what happens. So I have got a big bucket of dirt here, and I'm just going to simply put these in down in the soil, cover them up. Takes a few minutes. This is a great thing to do, especially if you like over purchase potatoes. You can use what you already bought to get yourself more potatoes in the future. Potatoes are tubers, so they're gonna grow, those eyes are gonna grow above the ground into leaves that look like this, which I'll try to show you here in a minute. And then the potatoes grow underground, so you want to be sure if you're growing them in a container of some sort that they have room to grow down. That's pretty important. I now have these in the dirt. They're all covered up. I'll have to water them in, but you can see here they are, nice and covered. These right here are potatoes that I planted in an old laundry basket several weeks ago, and they're just doing their thing over there. They're going to be growing. They'll probably grow till towards the end of the summer. The top part, the above the ground part, will die off, and that's how we'll know it's time to harvest potatoes. So whether you get yourself some seed potatoes or you have an extra potato from the grocery store, we just want to encourage you to get out there and get growing.